You know, we all think of our homes as our personal sanctuary. And for a lot of us, the most relaxing spot in that sanctuary is the bathtub. But what if I told you that one of our favorite ways to unwind has a pretty surprising impact on our planet and on our wallets? Today we're going to go beyond the bubble bath and really dive into the smart science of water-saving tubs.
So let's just start with a simple question. Think about the last time you took a really nice, long, relaxing soak. You turn on the tap, you watch that tub fill up, but have you ever actually stopped to wonder just how much water you're really using? Go on, take a guess. The answer? It might just shock you. That's right, 30 to 50 gallons of water for a single bath. I mean, to put that into perspective, for many people around the world, that's more water than they use in an entire week. Now, just imagine a whole family taking baths regularly. That number just skyrockets. It's a ton of water. And all that water, well, it comes with a hidden cost. It's not just about what's swirling down the drain, it's about the real environmental and, yeah, financial toll of every single one of those soaks. Okay, this comparison really puts it into perspective. Even a pretty efficient 10-minute shower with a low-flow shower head is still using about 25 gallons of water. A traditional bath, though, it can easily use double that. This makes it so clear why bathtubs are this huge, untapped opportunity for water conservation right in our own homes.
But what if you're a bath lover? What if you just can't imagine giving them up? Well, the good news is you don't have to. There is a smarter way to soak, and it all starts with the water-saving bathtub.
So what on earth is a water-saving bathtub? Well, simply put, it's a tub that's been engineered from the ground up to use less water, but, and this is the key part, without making you sacrifice any comfort. They do this through some really clever design, like a smaller capacity that somehow still feels really spacious, or even with these advanced water management systems. But it's not just about making the tub a little smaller. Oh no, there's some really incredible engineering going on here. So, let's kind of peel back the layers and look at the actual science that makes these tubs so darn efficient.
It pretty much all comes down to four key design elements. First, they've got this optimized depth-to-length ratio, which gives you that amazing fully submerged feeling without needing a massive amount of water. Next up, some have efficient circulation systems that actually move the water around, making the whole experience even better. Third, built-in flow regulators, which basically just prevent waste by controlling how fast the tub fills. And finally, and this one is huge, eco-friendly materials and way better insulation. That keeps the water warmer for longer, meaning no more constantly topping it up with hot water.
You know, the real beauty of switching to one of these tubs is that the benefits just keep multiplying. It's what I like to call a triple win. It's good for the planet, it's good for your wallet, and honestly, it's just plain good for you.
Let's start with the planet. Using less water, obviously, conserves local resources. That's super important, especially in places that deal with drought. But it also lowers your home's carbon footprint because your water heater doesn't have to work nearly as hard. That is a really powerful, positive impact you can make right from your own bathroom.
And that brings us right to your wallet. I mean, the math here is pretty straightforward, right? Use less water, you get a lower water bill. And because you're heating less water, your energy bill drops too. Seriously, over the course of a year, those savings can easily add up to hundreds of dollars.
Now here's the benefit that might actually surprise you. Being efficient does not mean you have to sacrifice luxury. Not at all. These modern water-saving tubs are designed with your wellness in mind. They have these great ergonomic shapes that support your body. And that superior heat retention means you get a longer, more comfortable, and truly relaxing soak.
Okay, so let's say you're convinced, but how in the world do you choose the right one? Well, in our last section here, we're going to walk through a super simple guide to help you find the perfect fit for your home.
It really just breaks down into 3 easy steps. First off, you got to assess your own needs. You know, how much space do you have? What's your budget looking like? How often do you even take baths? Second, check for ratings. The EPA's WaterSense label, that's the gold standard. It's a certification that guarantees water savings. And third, choose your material. Things like acrylic are great because they're not only often eco-friendly, but they also provide fantastic insulation to keep your bath nice and warm.
And look, if you're still a little skeptical, let's just tackle the biggest myth head-on. As our source material says so perfectly, one of the most common myths is that they sacrifice comfort for efficiency. But that's just not true. Modern water-saving bathtubs are carefully designed to maximize comfort. So the big takeaway here is you get all those savings without giving up that amazing spa-like experience.
So, we'll leave you with this thought.
We often think of conservation as an act of, sacrifice. But with smart design, even something as simple as taking a bath can become a real step towards a more sustainable lifestyle. So, could your next bath actually help the planet? With the right tub, the answer is a resounding yes. Definitely something to think about the next time you turn on that tap.